Recording the 15.5 refinement kickoff and kickoff for the milestone. I'm sharing the planning issue. So the theme for this milestone is to simplify the cost factor calculation for public projects. So our goals for the milestone is always meet our reliability issue SLOs. So our verified P1s in this case. We only have a couple, and they're not actually reliability related, not security or anything like that. We do have one confidential issue that you can check out. All of those are linked here, but we do only have 3 for this milestone. So we've been doing a great job burning those down, getting those addressed as they come in. Excellent work. So completing the CI minutes work to use the new cost factor UI and set that to 1. Those are the goals really for the issue, or for the milestone rather. So completing the last step of hardening the CI limit, getting that cost factor set to 1. So all public projects now have a cost factor of 1. Which would be fantastic for those free, or for all users really. So those free users really only have 400 CI minutes. And then a couple of other follow-up issues here that we're going to be working on. And then our second goal, or the third goal really, is completing 3/4, 75% of our scheduled OKR issues. There's an issue search here. We have 11 of them scheduled during the milestone, and this wraps up Q3 as far as OKRs go, getting us into October. So you can click through and take a look at those. Good number of them have already been refined. We have weights on them. We have great proposals. So we should be able to just pick them up, work them, get them closed, and meet our OKR goals for the quarter. So the other thing I wanted to do today was kind of talk about the issue breakdown. And there's a thread started in the issue itself. So you can take a look and look at how we're thinking about how we're going to break that down at this milestone. So the inputs that we're looking at is what was the split from the last milestone, what was the carryover, or excluding the carryover rather, and it was about 35, 35, 30 feature bug maintenance. The reason for that in 15.4 was availability is in a good spot. We're not over error budget. We're 99.97, I think, as of this morning, or 99.98, it looks like, with 10 minutes of error budget remaining. And so that gets us the ability to not have to focus on those maintenance issues, not have to focus on endpoints that we need to, get more performant as a first priority for us. So that can be a secondary or tertiary priority. The other thing that I'm looking at is how many missed SLO bugs we have. As we were planning for 15.4, we had 71. Now we have 73. So that pile continues to grow. Part of the OKRs for Q3 are to burn that down. So as we complete our 75% of the scheduled OKR issues, will in turn help burn down that a little bit and hopefully not have too many that go over SLO during the milestone. So what I'm proposing is basically an even split, 33, 33, 33 when it comes to percentages. So I've laid out in the milestone itself, basically 8, 8, and 8. One of those isn't shown here just because it is a confidential issue. But you can scroll through and take a look at those. These are all stack ranked. So what is most important, usually verify P1, P2, or severity S1, S2, and so on down. So if we have to make trade-offs, we would start by pulling things off of the bottom of these lists, but we'll pull from them equally, basically, throughout the milestone. So that's the kickoff for 15.5. Needs wait board. You'll start to get pings on that next week or the week after, I think, as September starts. Good news is there's not too much in 15.5 that still needs a wait because we've gotten a lot of work done on those already. A lot of things are ready to go. And if you want to go ahead and start as you finish 15.4 and you're working from the right, everything is in a spot where it's been reviewed or is verified in production. There's nothing left that you can pick up or lend a hand on. Feel free to jump into 15.5 and go ahead and start looking at work. Thanks.